To the music? It just stopped. Did it just stop for the listeners out there or just in the room here? Okay, great.
Just for us.
Welcome to Liquid Lunch. It's coming at you live. It's me, Hugh, and Marla is here today. Marla,
I'm here.
only 1 week left. Next week's our last week before the holidays.
Oh, God, I hate holidays.
Do you?
It
Me too.
Screws up my routine.
I know.
I don't like it.
No, me neither.
You? No?
I don't like the holidays.
Oh, yeah, but that's because you don't want to get together with family. I'm so glad I
No,
just
I-
notified
no,
your
I-
family that you don't want to see them.
That's why I'm denying it.
Right.
I'm denying I ever said that.
Didn't a couple of presidents say that? Deny, deny, deny. I was not having sex.
With that woman.
That's
that
not
one. Not the one you
sex.
asked me about, but that one that I'm thinking about right
Yeah,
now.
that one.
That way he's not committing
those
perjury.
Gestures are not love.
That's how you avoid perjury.
I can't even go to the depth of this,
No?
the sexual thing that I want to, because
Why not? Do it.
children might be watching.
They might?
I can't say it. I don't think you'd be happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
Yeah. So, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm good too. I did a major elliptical workout this morning.
What is
I
that?
think it's your business to know that out there in La La Land. An elliptical? I call it eucalyptus because I find it hard to say elliptical. It's a machine where the arms go like this and the feet go like this.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You know?
Those are ridiculous.
And I went
those machines.
crazy on it because I listened to my iPod and I listened to Selena Gomez's new hit, I Love You Like a Love Song, Baby, and Rihanna's S&M.
She's got a song called S&M.
Oh,
It's for the
yeah,
kids
baby.
out there.
That's
For the
what
kids,
I
right?
like.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, you should just do the T-zone vibration.
What's that?
It's a way to get a workout in about 1/10 of the time,
Oh,
and you
God.
don't actually
Is
have
this
to
one of
do
your
anything.
Woo-woo things.
No, it's all there's franchises all over the city.
And
It's
I'm
one of-
happy sweating. I mean,
one
I
of-
feel like sweating
No,
for all
no.
sorts of reasons.
I think you should
except
try
hot flashes.
T-zone vibration.
Yeah, okay, fine. I saw this yoga thing. I couldn't sleep last night, and I was up like at 4 in the morning thinking about my life. And I saw this woman on top of some mountain doing this yoga position.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She's sitting on her bum, right? She sticks her foot in the crevice of her arm here,
I like to do that too.
and then she pulls the arm into her like this.
Mhm.
And so her foot's here,
Yeah.
right, of this leg.
Yeah.
And then she does this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And she's rotating her hip. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't get, like, I tried a yoga class like a month ago, and they wanted this elbow in this crevice.
Really? Let me see.
I can't do it. And then if you can, you're supposed to
Go like this?
match your hands. You're supposed to, you're supposed to know, get your hands together. Like, my hands aren't the same length. Hello? They can't go together. No.
You need to eat more vegetables, Marla.
Yeah, I eat plenty of vegetables. I got lots of fiber going on there. Okay?
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Well, you know. You led me to the water, baby.
So how are you doing? We got a great
Good.
show lined up.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You want to hear
before
about
I
it?
get into my little banter.
Oh yeah, Joe the investor's coming in. We're going to be talking about.
Good. What's he going to be investing in now since the economy is like...
Apparently, I heard now somebody's predicting if the euro goes down, that the best thing you can invest in is tin food and handguns.
That's perfect. I already have that.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love sitting, having dinner of a can of baked beans with the lid up, sitting on the couch,
Tell me
eating
about
it
it.
right out of the spoon. I feel like a hobo. It makes me feel down to earth. It makes me feel comfortable. I feel like part of nature. Yeah. And the guns? I love guns.
Do you have a gun?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds it
Did
might
you
incriminate me.
register with the long gun registry?
Oh, the bigger the
'Cause so the
gun,
police,
the bigger
you
the
know,
bang. Yes,
Can
I
know that you're going to be
I
trouble
register
when they're called to your house?
Everything. Absolutely.
And it was all a waste now because they're disbanding the long gun registry.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a short gun one too.
Okay, good.
I got it covered.
Nice.
Okay, who else do we have?
We have Lisa Maxim coming on. She's the director of a company called the Staff Room.
What does this do?
Well, it's an HR company.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
human resources. I just learned HR is.
I understand, though, at the Staff Room, they often people don't understand what they do. And I don't know if I completely understand what they do. So we're going to
doesn't
find. People
understand
think
what they
they're. I think Lisa told me that they people mistake them for being some sort of a employment agency or something like that. I don't know, but we're going to find out all about it
Okay.
later today.
Okay, that's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
And then Paul Fettis is coming in. He's president
And director.
director of research of First Sovereign Investments.
Wow, that really took a toll on your
Well,
brain
because I'm
there.
trying to remember,
Yeah,
because his
your
card is
eyes
not in
were,
front of
like,
me. I see.
squinting
You see,
and
I don't
going
have my
crooked.
notes here, so I actually had to think.
And
you
whose
know?
handwriting is
And I
that
hope-
you're having trouble reading?
No, I'm reading it. I can read it.
It's
No
yours.
problem.
Yeah.
But the notes, the words that I'm looking for, that I need,
Yeah.
are not written down. So I have to think about it with my mind, my memory.
Yeah, and I understand that is a hardship and an obstacle for most people these days. I
What,
don't know if you've
thinking?
noticed that.
What do you mean?
Remembering, because while I'm talking to anybody lately, and it's driving me nuts, and I'm really going to have a therapy session about this.
Yeah.
Everybody is interrupting me in the middle of my sentence, and I say, I'm not finished my sentence. They go, yeah, but if I don't tell you what I'm thinking, I'll forget. And I said, yeah, but I'm going to forget what I'm saying too. So we're both talking at the same time, so we don't, I said, take notes.
Did it used to be different than that?
Yes.
It did?
Yes, people used to actually listen and let people finish.
So what do you think is going on that's causing people to change?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Mr. Conspiracy.
Really?
Yeah, there's something in the water, I guess.
Do you think?
No,
You don't
do.
think there's anything in the water?
Well, I think there's not many nutrients in the water. Okay, well, on that note,
I'm drawing
Hey,
a blank.
let's go to
I'm
some-
drawing a blank, Marla.
I tend to do that too.
You know what I had?
If I'm not
no,
talking about bonobo monkeys, and by the way,
which is all you talk about.
somebody, actually my niece, Suzanne, told me that there's a bestseller book in the New York bestseller list
What is it?
about the bonobo.
Really? What's
And I
it?
said, oh my God. I said, I talk about the bonobo all the time on the show.
Yeah, maybe
She
that's
says,
why.
what do you know about them? I said, I know that they like doing the same sexual positions as I do.
And
Well, you know that. We've discussed.
I forget. Yeah, but could we have that list again?
Well, it's the bonobo, and don't forget the list of the 3 animals that like to have sex for pleasure is the dolphin,
Right.
the bonobo,
Uh-huh.
and the human.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more sex talk.
And, oh. And then I had mentioned on another show that lions will have sex up to 50 times a day, and pigs' orgasm will be 30 minutes. I said, well, which one would you rather be? And I said, all I know is I want to have a menage a trois with both of them. That's going to be one heyday.
That is going to be, I don't know,
One good time.
banned from YouTube.
Oh, definitely
video.
banned from YouTube. But one good time for me, buddy. Okay,
All right.
ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I found some interesting items to talk about today. Did you know that an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain?
I did know that.
Well, that's
Thanks-
because
thank
I
you for
told it to
asking.
you. Oh, you knew that. Of course you would. All right. A goldfish's memory span is how many seconds?
You-
Goldfish.
Actually, the goldfish, are you talking about short-term memory or long-term memory? Because the goldfish has a very good long-term memory. But the short-term memory is very short. Like 2 seconds.
I'm not sure I can believe you on that. Oh.
I'll tell you a
wait.
story.
What did you just say, the last line?
About 2 seconds for the short-term
You're
memory.
right.
Right.
You're right. And all I want to say to that is that if you need to spill your guts about your secrets in your life to anything, tell a goldfish, because in 3 seconds, it'll be gone.
Now, let me tell you. Can I tell you my long-term goldfish memory?
Was it a goldfish
Story?
in the toilet bowl? You're trying
No.
to flush it and it's going, please don't, and
No.
he can remember you?
As you know, Marla,
Okay,
as
what?
you may know, the
Yeah.
goldfish is actually a carp.
I did not know
Yes,
that.
it's the same.
Is that like the one in the
fish.
Chinese restaurants with the big pond and then those goldfish?
Yeah.
They're huge. No, they're called something else.
No, well, the koi.
Yeah.
Those are the fancy. Those are the fancy bred
Oh, okay.
goldfish.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the same fish as a carp. It's the same species, right?
Okay.
Now the carp get quite large. In fact, once I caught one, in fact, the biggest fish I ever caught was a carp. See, the TV's not even big enough, Marla. It was about this long.
Did he? Did it look like a goldfish
It looked like a giant goldfish that wasn't as gold.
in a toilet?
They're a little bit gold, but they don't have the yellow color that.
It's
the-
gold,
Like a
it's not
natural
yellow.
natural carp is like sort of browny
Yeah, because I've
gold.
eaten it.
Browny gold.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the goldfish is just a a fancy bread. Anyways,
All right.
I'm just telling you.
Please.
There was a guy in Welland, my hometown.
Yeah.
There's a river that runs through Welland.
Yeah.
It's called the Welland River. And there's carp in the Welland River. In fact, that's where I caught my big carp.
And
Right?
Welland is where that metal factory is, and all the waters are polluted.
Just
and you're
relax
eating the
about
fish.
that,
Okay.
Marla. We didn't eat
I
the
thought you
river.
liked that
We didn't
stuff.
eat the fish that we caught in the river.
Thank God.
But I'm just saying there was a guy that lived on the river, and every day at the same time he would go out and throw like bread on the water, right?
Yeah.
And every day at that same time, all these carp
Yeah.
came at the same time, and they stuck their little mouths out of the
I've seen them.
water,
Yeah.
and they were expecting
Yeah.
that to happen. So they got that's their long-term memory.
Oh my God.
Every day they would come
Oh
back
my God. At the same time.
at the same time.
Oh my God. Pavlov's dog.
Exactly.
Pavlov's fish.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing. Okay. I have something else. A dragonfly has a lifespan of how many hours? He's probably going to know this.
A dragonfly. You mean once it's out of the larva stage?
Here you go. Sure. Once it's out
Really?
of its pupa. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Once
pupa.
it's out of somebody's rectum.
There's
yeah,
4
sure,
stages
whatever.
to a dragonfly's life. The
Okay.
egg, the larva, the pupa, and the dragonfly.
No,
right?
I have the right P word.
I can't believe
pupa.
it's only hours, because the
That was
dragonfly
pupa.
is one of the most elegant insects
I know.
in the insect world.
It is.
I'll say 18 hours.
It's 24 hours.
That's amazing.
And there's a species, 24 hours of a lifespan. There's a species that doesn't have to say, I won't worry about it today. I'll worry about it tomorrow.
Well, he's already had 3 other life
There is no
stages.
tomorrow.
He's had 3 life stages already.
This is not like, Gone with the Wind. I don't
You know,
worry
the
about
dra-
that now. I'll deal with it tomorrow. There ain't no tomorrow. 24
But there was
hours,
a yesterday.
baby.
There was
But
a
there was a
yesterday.
yesterday.
What about the ancient in the old days, in the prehistoric times, dinosaurs days?
Yeah.
There were
I remember them well.
there were giant dragonflies. They would be like they'd have a wingspan of like 10 feet in those days.
Jeez. And that reminds me of one of my points that I saw about wingspan, but I'll get into that later. Okay. Do you know that it's impossible to sneeze and keep your eyes open at the same time?
I've heard that, but I've actually
Experimented?
yeah,
I have
I'm
too.
able to do it.
Well, I've experimented too because I'm driving. Hello?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm like, I have one coming on. I'm like struggling, and I'm just going, because I don't want to hit anybody. But it's really so. Sometimes I just like drop one eye, and I just
Yeah.
like. It's very hard to do. I can tell you that. Very, very. It's also hard when what is it? Oh yes, when you want to scratch your eye. When you want to scratch your eye, everybody does this. I don't know if you noticed this. They drop their jaw. You can't
yeah?
scratch your eye without doing this. And
Yeah,
this has
you
nothing to do with this. Try it. Try it at home. Everybody. Yes, that's right.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose like that just to irritate me.
But I don't have an itch. Maybe it would be
Okay.
different if I actually had an itch.
That's right. Okay. Giant squids.
Yeah.
They have the largest what in the world?
The largest tentacle.
Testicle? What did you say?
That's
No,
funny you
that's
should mention
another.
testicles.
I did that already on another show. Do you remember?
That's the second time testicles has come up in the
capita,
last 20
relatively
minutes.
speaking, it was like the grasshopper or something. One of those crickets had the largest testicles, compared to their body.
I don't remember that one.
Oh God, how can you forget it?
I know how you couldn't forget
Oh,
it.
that's for sure. Okay, no, it's
What,
not
the largest-
tentacles.
I bet it is. I bet they
it's-
do have the largest tentacle, but they also probably have a large eye.
Yes.
Yeah, because I do my research.
Yeah, I think you're just reading my notes.
I'm not even looking. I can't even read.
You can't read from that
Like-
distance. Who can, baby? Who can past the age of 30? Okay. I love this one. In England, the Speaker of the House is not allowed to speak. Shouldn't life always be that simple? The Speaker of the House in
Really?
London is not allowed to speak.
It's kind of like an oxymoron.
It is like a jumbo shrimp
Yeah.
or like a clean dreadlock. I love that one.
That's a good one.
That's mine. I know I made it up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can always tell how long it's been since a woman has had sex by the length of her nipple hairs. And mine is growing dreadlocks.
Wait, I don't
right
understand
now.
that. How can you tell that?
It's a great joke. Anyways, we'll move on because,
I have a personal story I'd like to tell about that.
here we go
But
again.
not on the show.
Oh, okay. And I can expand on mine. Not on the show. Okay. Mr. Rogers was what as a job before he became a television
I believe he was a
personality?
Presbyterian minister.
Oh my
Was he?
God! This guy reads way too much.
I watched a lot of
Absolutely
Mr. Rogers when I was a
right.
kid.
Okay, you won't get this. John Lennon's first girlfriend's name was what?
Oh, his first girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like what? Like in grade 9?
You know what? They didn't say.
I don't know. Oh,
Oh,
let me think. Prudence.
Thelma.
Thelma.
Thelma Pickles. Yeah.
Pickles.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. The average person falls asleep in how many minutes? The average person.
7 minutes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
It's 7 minutes?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I just guessed it.
Really?
Yeah. But based on my own experience.
Maybe we're just really connected today. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. The electric doorbell, bing bong, was invented by whom in 1831 when they didn't even invent doors yet?
Well, it was a very prolific inventor who also invented the toilet, Thomas Crapper.
Thank God you're wrong. Okay. No, Joseph Henry.
Joseph Henry, okay.
Yes, oh
All right.
yes, I remember Joseph Henry. Oh yes. And Alexander Graham Bell.
Who was a Satanist.
I didn't know that. Refused to have a phone in his study. Because?
Because Mr. Watson was already there.
That's good try. Because the ringing drove him nuts.
Why do you think they call it Bell Telephone anyway?
Because Bell.
Because of the bells. No, it was actually because of the ringing bells on the
Ding
phones.
dong,
They
ding
could have
dong.
chose something else, but they went with the bell.
Oh, I thought it was because the last name of the inventor was
no,
Bell.
no.
Okay, I must have been wrong. Okay, Hostess Twinkies. They have how much of a percentage of air?
Are you talking about the filling or the cake-like
They don't
substance
get
that surrounds
specific
it?
with me when they contact me with these things.
70%.
It's a good guess. This is unreal. You might as well say yes. 68%. 68% of a Twinkie is air.
I like the Twinkie.
You know what? I used to like Twinkies. I used to like Loon Moons. Do you remember Loon Moons?
Yeah, what about the Joe Louis? Or the
I never had that because it had hard chocolate on the outside, and I don't
Yeah,
like
I
hard
know,
chocolate.
I
It's
know.
not my thing. It's not my thing.
Wagon Wheels?
No, again,
No?
too much.
Okay.
No, I'm not a really sweet sugar person. Give me an anchovy, however, and I'm a happy lamb.
You like anchovies?
Love.
On your pizza? no.
Love. I know that means no
That's
one has to
horrible.
share with me.
Yeah. What about you don't like pineapple on your
Hate
pizza, do you?
pineapple.
Me too.
Yeah, thank God. Like you're worried. Like
The
we're
Hawaiian
gonna
is
be
not a
eating
good
fine
pizza
dining.
idea.
Fine dining with this guy, baby. Okay, Lewis Carroll, who wrote Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Where was he when he wrote it?
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Tahiti.
Well, you know what?
What?
I can't really answer that accurately.
Why? Why? What do you got?
Well, what do you see?
I don't see anything. I'm not looking.
That's right, because the answer's not there.
Oh,
That's why you're not getting it. I think you've been cheating all this
I
time.
haven't even been looking.
Okay, now the answer is actually, I don't know where he was. All I know is statistics say he wrote it while standing.
What?
I know. It was ridiculous, but I thought I had to mention it. Okay. The average adult has how many million hair follicles on their body? Just look at my arm. The average person has how many million hair follicles on their body?
1 million.
Now you're really wrong. 5 million.
Okay.
Speak for yourself. Okay, a female duck says quack.
Yeah.
Only a female duck. The male duck says what?
He says duck. That's where the word comes from.
That's very funny in the audience. What'd you say?
Duck. That's where they get the name from. Because the male duck says duck.
Oh, okay. No, the male duck says coo, hodo, honk, or grunt.
Hodo.
Hody ho, hody ho, 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 ho. Oh my God. Okay. There's only one rock that can float.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh.
See, I'm good at rocks.
Oh yeah, because you
Pumice.
studied it. You're right. I thought that was a fantastic thing. Fantastic thing. I love pumice. Do you know what it's good for?
Oh, yeah, it's good for exfoliating your skin.
Exfoliating.
Yeah.
And here's a little tidbit I think you all deserve to know. I pumiced my behind once. And I didn't know what I had done. I wanted to, give it a new layer of skin. And one day, soon after I'd done that, I was changing in front of a girl, and I took my underpants off, and she screamed in horror. Do you see what you've done to your behind? I said, why? What? I know I pumiced it the other day. She goes, it's scraped and raw, and it's bleeding, and it's full of scabs. And I didn't know that, but I got to tell you, after the scabs healed, my skin was never smoother.
You know what? That's
Oh, I don't know why that's funny. It's actually a fact and totally makes sense.
You know what you need, Marla? You need a special mirror.
People are begging me to stop looking in the 10 times mirror. My beautician, my waxer, my electrologist, stop looking in the 10 times mirror. And I need a special mirror for what?
To look at your bum next time you pumice it.
Well, but it's pumice. No, I mean, the answer is actually don't pumice your bum. Not look
What
for
should you
do.
pumice? Something you can see?
Your feet can
Okay.
handle that kind of vigorous friction more than the tender skin of a behind.
Sometimes
as
the
I
bum can
said-
handle some vigorous friction.
I could say something, but I'm not going to. Suddenly I'm going to actually exercise tact.
Tact.
Boy, everybody's relieved
Okay,
today.
this is the tactful part of the show.
Okay.
You got any more?
Oh, I could, but I...
Okay, let's do
thought you
one
wanted to-
more, and then we're going to get ready. Joe the Investor's
Ooh,
just showing up
he's
in the
just
house
aching.
here.
Okay. The average person... Well, I should say the average American.
Okay.
The average American consumes how many hot dogs a year?
Oh, yes. By the way, I have to say something.
Thank you.
I went to Gail's Snack Bar the other day.
Yes.
Do you know Gail's Snack Bar?
I've seen the sign.
You want a hamburger for lunch at Gail's? $1.10.
Again,
You want a hot dog?
big spender,
I
fine
think
dining.
it's like about the same.
Yeah, but what is the
Yeah,
quality?
yeah, it's an awesome place.
What is the quality?
You want to take me to what was it? Morton's?
No, I don't
You
wanna
take
know-
me to
never
Morton's.
mind.
I'll take you to Gail's.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
That sounds balanced.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll say
Now I've
200 hot
forgotten what
dogs
the
a year.
answer is.
200. $200 hot dogs.
87. And 7 of them is me.
You eat 7 a year, or you're in the hot dogs.
That's very good. Oh my God. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. It
all right.
could
Well,
be
let's.
one or the other.
Why don't we take a break? We'll think about that. We'll
I have
ponder
had
it.
operations and pieces of my skin have been, disposed of. Who knows
That
where
exfoliated
it
skin,
went
it has to go somewhere.
There's my tush. It's in that hot dog.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Good. On that note.
On that note, we're going to take a little break. Come back. Joe the Investor's here. And Liquid Lunch is underway on a Thursday. We'll be right back here on thatchannel.com.
Stuck sour in this makeshift skin, stuck sour in this life I'm living in. So much clearer from the inside